This isn't a continuation per se, but I did say I was going to do something a little different for the next one or two. We'll see if we do one or two. But the thing I have to tell you right now is I do have creative mode on because we have completely and utterly respect. So we have gone full heavy armor. I'm just going to tell you straight up, I used all of the Bedlam pieces we had, which was all of them. And we have gone down a full strength path with a few points in perception, handful in fortitude, basically nothing in agility because, you know, run and gun just because. And then some in intellect, enough to basically get up to level 3 of physician, which at some point I really do want to test out level 6, but that's probably going to be for the next one, which will be something that's not this exactly. So I thought just for the giggles, I wanted to see what Bedlam stuff looks like. And yeah, let's just go rip through this tier 5 infestation. And yeah, you're darn tootin'. I'm just coming in and I'm just getting in their faces. I don't care. There's nothing they can say or do that is going to matter because we are rocking Bedlam gear with Bedlam's axe that we found quite some time ago. My suspicion is that this is going to go very, sure. I mean, I kind of have to take it, right? Very well. I don't even think I'm going to stop and loot any of these things. Honestly, I don't care at this point. We are done caring about loot. I'm just here to make sure that this works exactly as intended, and thus far, I'm pretty pleased. This is exactly the way a battle axe should work, and I don't feel the slightest bit bad about that. Oh, you know what I did forget to do, though? Although, actually, it's kind of a good thing. Here, hi, how you doing? I want to stop and just take a moment to look at these right quick. So we've already used this one, health regen plus 0.5% per second, strength plus 1. Now, technically what that means is you're just going to blow through food, so be prepared for that. Melee stamina usage minus 30%, axe knockdown plus 20%. And then we get to where I am different than others. Stamina on melee kill plus 10. Axe dismember chance up. That's the most interesting one. Then we got this one here. Armor durability plus 50%. Stun resist plus 75%. So I have not bothered to take a vitamin even though we have an inventory full of them. Should probably do that, but I'm actually going to intentionally not do that for a little while just to see what happens. Hi, you need to get out of the way. Really kind of would like that to be even more damage. I don't know, I might need to think about that. Being able to do like a solid 500 on a regular swing sounds kind of fun. Talking 500 damage to wood, specifically, not zombies. Just to be clear. Okay? Good. I'm glad we're on the same page. How you doing? Oh, hi. Dude, seriously? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, I love this weapon so much. You have no idea. This was definitely something that I made for me. And if you like it, whenever I eventually get around to releasing this mod, because I promise I will at some point, then you know what? You're welcome. I did it for you too. Oh my gosh, I love this thing so much. That guy bounced off the ceiling. Oh, it's so good. I'm not saying it's not overpowered. I'm not saying any of that. I don't even care, honestly. I mean, let's be real. I kind of want to go do a full Bedlam on, gosh, I wonder... Oh, hi. There's an edge there. I knew that. I mean, I guess I could just turn on flying mode, but... I mean, I did say I have creative mode on, right? But that feels a little excessive. I want to see what things look like more or less normally, but... I don't know, my kind of marker for everything in the mod thus far has been to do the final mission in the Reaper quest line. That's the one that really tells me where things are. And I have a feeling this one's going to go much easier than with Rain's weapons and Rain's setup, which that's actually fine. That's kind of... that sort of starts to get to some of the stuff I wanted to talk about today, which was really, I wanted to start with a post-mortem, but I was having so much fun swinging this gigantic axe that I kind of forgot about that. So post-mortem on on this series. Post-mortem time, all right? I don't normally do post-mortems, which that's, you know, one of the other reasons this is a little different. I know, I think I need to go down to go up, but I was trying to... Whatever, it's fine. No, I don't need to go down. I don't remember. This place still confuses me. What can I say? So, post-mortem. I think for the most part, I'm pretty pleased with rain stuff. I feel like I might need to make some slight tweaks to the wave of pain, but nothing major. I feel like it more or less was okay. I mean, I'd prefer that it would be better than okay, but, you know, sometimes you got to be okay with what you got. I don't think this is the correct quote-unquote path, but I'm going to go this way anyway, because... No, I'm not. Around and up and then go down. I think that's the way. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. So, having said that, generally okay with that aspect of it. Here, let's go ahead and drink a coffee and eat some spaghetti. It's a well-known meal. Those two things go together, spaghetti and coffee. It's like peanut butter and jelly, spaghetti and coffee. In terms of the build that we did for the base and all of that, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Don't care, it was fine. The horde base worked out just fine. It would have been better had I properly used the voxels. Didn't do that, so it is what it is. Not super concerned about that. I'm just going to clobber you in the face. Oh, there's the infection. I knew we'd get one eventually. Here, I'm going to try and chop off some arms. Or some legs. Don't really matter which. Yeah, I'm trying to get some legs, but there we go. Oh, hi, guys. I think I completely one-shot that block right there. That was my bad. Here, let's go ahead and use one of these real quick. Be fine. Not worrying about the infection. We'll take care of that in a minute. Don't fall down, buddy. Here, can I chop off an arm? Ah, this guy. You are so annoying. Just go away. Madam. You are still not dead. Good grief, dude. Okay. I mean, no one wants to lose an arm. That's annoying. I'm specifically hunting for limbs right now. That's how twisted and messed up I am. Come on now. There you go. Good time for them. Is there someone down here? Oh, how did you get over here? You know what? That'll work. Yeah, I didn't put that away. I mean, I did put it away, but then I picked it back up and thought, no, we got to take the Jolly Lobber. It's too much fun. I actually had a completely different idea for this episode and then decided, no, let's do something useful. So, continuing the post-mortem, I feel like our base was pretty fun. I like the idea of a giant triangle. It makes no sense, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Just making sure I'm not missing anyone in here, that's all. I mean, at some point, I will remember where we're supposed to go. Oh, hi, how you doing? Oh. Hold that. You'll be fine. Trust me. You'll be fine. All right, I think we need to go over here and then go up or something. I don't know, whatever. I think the biggest takeaway I have from this series is that everything is mostly in a pretty good place in terms of the mod. There's still some testing that needs to be done. That's why I'm doing this. Like, literally, this is me testing out this character's sort of stuff. Oh, man. That was a home run hit right there if I ever saw one. I mean, maybe a little more angle so that we could get a little more distance. That would have been great. But I think overall, I'm pretty pleased with how things have gone. I have one major sort of test I want to do that's remaining, and I will be doing that one, but that's going to be... Hello? That's going to be done as a separate thing. We're going to do one more series with this game and with this mod, and I'll probably add some additional mods to it. In fact, one of the things I really wanted to do... Oh, that was it right there. We have cleared the infestation. Is I really wanted to play with the Nomad mod. If you're not familiar with that one, I remember seeing it quite some time ago. Let me go ahead and open these. It's basically a Winnebago that you can drive around and... oh, hey, got some Reaper Tech out of that one. Nice. Hey, we got a bunch of stuff out of there I don't want. Nice. And it's basically a mobile base, which I really like the idea of that. I think that's a super fun idea. And it makes, well, I mean, I guess in a way, it sort of makes a nomad run sort of no longer a nomad run, because wherever you go, you have a base. And I did not mean to do this. This is going to be a broken leg. My bad. It's fine. We'll be all right. Because we have, somewhere in here, we have splints, and they are an instant heal. Done. Great, we're fine. See, 13 minutes. Oh yeah, I should probably have some of that, and then we'll drink one of these, and it'll be fine. But Nomad Mod does not work with version 1.2 of the game, which is super annoying to me, but it is what it is. It just, I think some changes in the game were made that more or less broke mod, which I would know nothing of that sort of thing happening, generally speaking, so that's kind of a thing, but, you know, it's alright. I'm going to find some other stuff to add. I mean, it might just be more along the lines of little stuff, because I still can't go too crazy with what I decide to add, because I am trying to test my mod so I can barf it out into the world and let other people break it and tell me how much I should have fixed instead of what I thought I did before I released. But hey, minor details. Let me go find one more place to run around with. I just want a little bit more data before we wrap this up. So, I did have a thought, though, as I was coming over here. Oh, wow, look at that. There's our first deagle. Aw, we got a deagle. I'm going to leave everything else. Don't care. I'll take the deagle just because I like the deagle. But I did kind of have a thought. I was like, oh, man, you know what? I don't think I'm done. I think there are more things I need to do with the mod. And this isn't necessarily a case of feature creep, which could be. Totally respect that if you think that's what I'm coming up with here. But I had a thought that I hadn't really thought of before, and it's really only because I've been working on some other things that I ended up with this particular revelation, but I don't think there is such a thing right now as a Titan build or a Talon build. There's a Midnight build, for sure. There's a Bedlam build, for sure. I mean, we're rocking it. I think there's a Rain build, but I just realized that and there totally is a Jester build, by the way, because we were rocking the crap out of that. But I kind of realized I don't think there's a Talon or a Titan build. And that's in part due to the nature of the game, that archery in this game is just terrible. So I'm going to have to think about that. I might have to do some thinking on a few things. And I'm not necessarily looking at tons and tons of stuff, and I don't know that I'm looking at, I don't know, I got to think about that one. I really need to spend some genuine time thinking about that, which is funny because I've already recorded the next few episodes of the next series we're doing, so, man, I'm going to sound like a real weirdo when I'm saying, like, hey, if the mod's not out already. Well, it's not, because I just had a really horrible realization that I have a lot of work left to do. I have one thing I know I need to make. I got to think about the other, though. Maybe it's not that far off, actually. It might just be a slight tweak. Yeah, I think maybe I don't have as much to do as I think I do. Which, if that's the case, that's good, because I really would like to get this mod out, but I probably need another week or two. That'd be my guess, I don't know. So, whatever. From the time this video comes out, give me about 2 weeks, and we'll see if the mod is ready by then for general consumption. But I definitely have to make some changes to things. I gotta redo some things and rethink things. It'll be fine. Anyway, I was really hoping we could get in this place and just, like, start running through it proper, like, because I would like us to do some more heavy lifting with this particular setup. Oh, I did want to, one more post-mortem thought. I totally meant to do that. Sorry, this video is just going to be a total mess. The general settings that I was using for the sort of jogging dead mode, I think I really liked, actually. I mean, Master, we are not much easier without the zombies constantly sprinting at you all the time, at least at night. And yes, granted, the zombies definitely do move quickly when they're the right zombie. Oh, you're an actual zombie, my bad. It definitely is easier, I will say that for sure. I mean, that's just, to me, that's kind of the nature of Walking Dead mode. Because it's easier on the one hand, but... Oh, hey, look at that. It's much harder on the other, and that is when you get cornered because, you know, more damage, all the things. But that's fine. That's the way it's supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be dangerous, supposed to be troublesome. Oh, come on. Die, dude. Just... How many times do I have to hit you before you actually die? 17,000, apparently. So on the whole, I think I really enjoyed the settings, and that's not so much, you know, the walking, the jogging, all the things like that as it really is. I think I enjoyed not having to deal with hordes every time I turned around. I mean, a horde is fine, but the day 7 horde is honestly kind of tedious to me at this point. I've played this game for so long that having a horde on day 7 every single time is just kind of annoying. I've kind of lost a little bit of the fun of that, I think. Lost the novelty, and that's just the nature of having played this game for so long. But I think in the future, I might just stick with the 30-day horde. I really liked that a lot. I like not having to deal with everything and just being able to kind of play at your own pace. I really don't think I enjoy the day 7 hordes anymore. They're just, like I said, they're tedious. It kind of takes some of the fun out of the game for me. Oh, bye now. There, I just flew up to the ceiling, or to the roof, rather, just because I thought, let's do that. Actually, nope, not that one. That would be dangerous here. I just want to get rid of the birds. I don't care about everyone else. We can fight everyone else normally. I'm okay with that. The birds are way too slow with the axe. Well, the axe is way too slow for the birds. Do you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and bust another one of these guys. That'll take care of everything there. I'm not worried about anything else, madam. You're going to go flying. Can I launch you? Oh, I was hoping to launch him off the roof. Dang. Come on, guys. I want to launch someone off the roof. Sort of. Launched him down there. That's not quite the same. I don't think this is where the final loot is, though. It's like right in this room in here. Yeah, it's right in there.
My senses have picked up something.
It's funny how little pieces come back. Pretty sure that's in there anyway. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Here, can I just... I don't have clipping turned... Well, clipping is turned on, off. No clipping is on, so I'm not going through. Okay, I had to think about that one for a second. That's fine, whatever. I think I've gotten enough data from doing this, and I feel pretty good about things like, you know, everything is working out pretty darn well. Yeah, see, this should be the final loot area right here. So let's wake everyone up, open all the doors, and then we can have a good time with them. Then we can wrap this up because, oh wow, this is not what I was expecting in this room. We might not make it out of here, which if that's the case, that's fine. Okay, that guy needs to go away. You're the problem here. You're the problem. Everyone's the problem. Let's go ahead and use one of these. I need like a second to get away from you and not be sustaining hits from everyone. Ooh. How you doing? Nope, don't hit me. Don't hit me. We also need some stamina here. I need to drink some coffee or something. Madam. Blackstrap. Drink faster. Okay, I think we'll be fine now. If I can get rid of them. Yep, out of stamina. I was afraid of that. Hi. Just gonna knock you down. Ooh. Well, we've gotten our health back up sufficiently. This is where stamina falls apart, and that's fine, actually, because the axe does not have anything built in for it to regain stamina, so you gotta be a little more careful with it than you might be with other weapons. And even with some pretty good stamina reductions, I mean, we've gone all the way full on the minor skill. Can we get in here now? And see where is everyone in here? I hear you guys. And then even with Bedlam's gear, we are definitely just blasting through stamina. But that's okay. Honestly, I think that worked out okay. It shouldn't be a cakewalk. Like, that was about as close to death as it gets right there. That was just sheer persistence and terror, and maybe a little bit of healing providing the edge. I think on that note, I have gotten sufficient data. I'm good with this. I'm good with this. I think that this worked out okay. Yeah, I'm good with this. I'm going to move on to one more series where I'm going to do something a little different from what I've done before, because I'm going to tell you everything I'm doing up front, although I'm going to be slow about how I do it, because that's just how I am. I'm easily distracted squirrel. But we're going to do one more series with this game. Might be a short one, I don't know, we'll see. It kind of depends on how long it takes for everything to happen. But other than that, I think we have done everything we need to do here today. Is this the one that has the bowling pins? I feel like this is the one with the bowling pins, which is a super cool little touch in this POI. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Ah, it's so good. Because you have all the bowling pins, and then this guy's on the edge. And somewhere down here, you have the bowling pin right there. It is such a cool little detail. Go out with a bang, because I hate these birds ever so much. Catch you next one. Until then, thanks for watching. See you later.